But I'm a sucker for anything that is so High School Musical coded. And I mean the whole plot of that second movie is really High School Musical too, which okay. I wasn't even planning on talking about this. I wasn't planning on talking about a lot of these things, but High School Musical 2 has the best music of all three of the High School Musicals, but the worst plot. And I will die on this hill, all right? Because the first movie, like, it's pretty straightforward. It's an early 2000s Disney movie, so I'm sure you can punch holes in it. But it's like, how am I going to do both? Like, I guess that's the plot of all three of them. But it's very much, how am I, going to make the dance and play in the big game, And I like this girl, but I also like free college. Always choose college, and especially free college, because college is a scam most of the time. And, it works out in the first movie. And then the third movie, they're like at college, still trying to make it work. They eventually make it work. The second movie, and believe me, like, if I were to rewatch any movie, it'd be the second movie for various reasons. Like, but number one, because the music's great. Like, every song is a banger. Like, when they're in the kitchen, do 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 do. When they're when Zac Efron has this coming to Jesus moment and he's running around the golf course and throwing sand, and he's just he's gonna bet on himself, which I feel like you've always been doing that. So that the concept of the song doesn't make too much sense, but it's arguably the best song in all three movies. Bet on it, bet on it, bet on me. Like, dude, when I say I used to know that song by heart, I used to know that song by heart. It's so good. When they come together at the end, and Miley Cyrus is in the background for some reason. It's oh, dude, I don't dance, hit it out of the park. Oh man, while he's dancing. Here's the thing. So Troy gets a job at a country club because his parents aren't going to hand him everything, which, love that. And what do you know? The entire basketball team and all of Gabriella's friends also get jobs at the country club, which is unheard of, but, obviously high demand at this country club. And he's working his tail off and also trying to court college scouts, I guess. And so the first half of the movie is him trying to do all these things and maintain his relationship with Gabriella. And, he's running late to stuff, but he's like, hey, I'm going to make it up to you. Like, he's definitely making an effort. The guy's just, like, super busy. And Gabriella gets so mad at him when she doesn't have 20% of what he's got going for him. Just be grateful that, you're with a 5'8" point guard who's just that nice that he's, going to play D1. And his friends are getting mad too because for some reason they think that he should talk about the other players on his high school basketball team so that they'll get recruited by this university. Hey, not how that works. And there's this scene where Gabriella's like laughing with Lucas Gabriel, who it's heavily implied that he's gay, which, if you want to be gay, do your thing, whatever, yippee. But this guy's obviously gay. And she's like laughing and giggling with him. And then Troy pulls up because they can't say he's gay on the show. This is like early 2000s. It's very taboo to, kiss dudes back then. And Troy's like, yo, like, what's up? Because obviously, like, they are super close. And it does look like he's flirting with his girl. And Troy gets, like, not insecure, but he's like, what's going on? Dude, I would do the same thing. And they make him feel insecure. And then that whole thing is never addressed again. And it culminates in this moment where he's late to a midnight swim with Gabriella. I did not think I was going to talk about this for this long. But actually, the song that follows this meeting might actually be the greatest in all of High School Musical. And she's like, we're growing apart, after 1 month of summer break. And he's trying to, do what's best in terms of like securing a college scholarship and making some money. It's not like he's just like disinterested in her. Like he's very sorry he keeps like showing up late and, borderline blowing her off. And I never see him blow her off in the movie. He always shows up, And she's just like, I can't do this anymore. So it's like a big breakup scene. She's like, I gotta go, Mom. I got to move on. And it's so good. It's so good, even though it makes no sense. And Troy comes, what about us? What about everything we've been through? What about us? I never wanted to hurt you. What about me? Dude, so whiny. What about me? What am I supposed to do? I gotta leave, but I'll miss you. Oh, dude. You're going to throw your High School Musical love away because your superstar point guard boyfriend, who's D1 bound apparently, like he's that good, is busy? Dude. Imagine what happens if he makes the league. Like what do you want? Or even if he doesn't make the league and he works a 9 to 5, hey, he's not going to be able to text you all the time. Hey, sometimes work might run long because he's trying to make money for you because you're obviously very high maintenance. But all that to say, the High School Musical 2 plot makes absolutely no sense. And now talking about it, though, I kind of want to watch it again.